Alright, evening ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of CC Impact, where we bring you the hard-hitting first impressions of the game. Today we're bringing you a little game called God Mode that is being published by Atlas, and it's available now on Steam for, I believe it's $10. Go give it a check. So the way that God Mode is set up, it is an arena-based up to 4-player cooperative game, and you're just trying to run through, demolish as much as you can, pimp yourself out, keep going. So I'll kind of show myself off a little bit here. So there you've got the insane soldier clown. Now if you look, I've got my gun has been decked out a little bit. Got an upgraded scope and some more stuff on there, but you can dig in here and look at the weapon and to modify it. Now you earn the right to upgrade this stuff by leveling up, getting more money, that sort of thing. So you see there, I've got the level that I need to do it, but I don't quite have the gold value for that exact upgrade. And you just earn that sort of stuff by playing over and over again. So I'll go ahead and go here and we'll jump in a game. And you can modify your appearance here. You got the gentleman soldier. Yes, yeah. And we got the, of course, the cadaver guy there. The Victorian man. That guy, he looks like he has been through some rough times. Because I guess you're dead in the game, so that would kind of make sense. But if you're dead in the game, how are you shooting all this crazy stuff? Best not to think about it too much. Just jump in and start blowing some stuff up. Now, you'll notice I've put a little bit of time into the game already, so I've got some stuff that not everybody's got, but it wouldn't take you very long to get it. Now, something else that's worth noting, you have in the game what are called oaths, and that's kind of like the skulls that you would turn on in Halo. They, like you see here, this one, the Serpent, would give you less effective health pickups, but an extra 10% on your bonus match XP and 15% on the gold. So it's stuff like that. But I'm just going to play through a match here on bronze and let you guys kind of see what's going on here. Oh, matchmaking in the lobby. I don't particularly want to find a match with other people, because honestly, it really does take a little while to do, and I really don't know if we've got enough time for it right now. So what you can do is come back and you can just go create match. You see there was the bestiary back there. There are a bunch of creatures in the game. You can see all of that. But let's see. Let's go for Hades Moon. Let's go for that. And the game was certainly designed to be played cooperatively. So if you were to get a 4-pack on Steam and you and 3 buddies jump in and start tearing through stuff, it'd make for a lot of fun. You can check. We've got our review of God Mode up on the website at capsulecomputers.com, and I apologize there. Our review was done by Jamie Lake, and he's got it up on the site. You can find it right now. You can also be sure to follow us on Twitter. Follow us at Capsule Computer. There's no S on the end of that. Make sure you got that. We put out all of our stories, all of our reviews, links to all of that stuff on our Twitter feed. And you can follow me on Twitter at GamerJomo. Trying to fill a little bit more air while we let this guy load here. Takes a little bit of time, you can see. And I've got a pretty solid rig, but I'm running it scaled down to 1280 by 720 so that we can try to get a little bit easier time here with the stream.
Your mother always told you to wear a helmet, but you wouldn't listen. No, no. You needed to be a big shot. Yeah, riding your rice rocket through Manhattan at warp speed without a safety net. Too bad that 18-wheeler didn't see you trying to weave your way through the traffic.
And every time you play the game, it'll do some sort of little deal like that. Kind of a short setup. And you'll see, when you get in the game, it's just kind of over the shoulder. You can swap off weapons with the mouse wheel. The game works with an Xbox 360 gamepad, but honestly, the layouts are not very intuitive. You're better off going with a keyboard and mouse on this one. So the controls are pretty straightforward. You aim with the mouse, look around, fire with the left key, melee with the right mouse button. Let's see here. R to reload. Q uses your power when you charge it up, and that meter in the top right above your weapons, that'll get charged up, and then Q will use your power, and you're able to customize and get new powers as well. WSAD, of course, to move around. Let's see if I'm missing anything else here. Spacebar, that'll let you roll out of the way, and if you hold down the spacebar, it goes into kind of a roadie run like Gears of War would do. Now you'll see all around the map here there are things to pick up, and that's ammunition in the green there. It's extra armor over in the blue, and you get extra health and things like that. And when you walk into each zone here, there'll be a few zones per level. You walk up to the statue. Every level gives you something different. You never know what you're going to get. So I'm going to be slowly losing ammo for this level. Oh, yeah, E will let you zoom in. And you get experience when you beat stuff, so that's always fun. It's neat to see those numbers pop up over your head. Now stuff gets real hectic real quick. So, now a lot of it, until some of the crazier enemies get tossed in the mix, a lot of this can kind of just consist of circling around, getting and corralling the enemies into a single zone. Now you will run out of ammunition, so you will have to go pick up more ammo. So I'm going to try to swap off to my shotgun. Melee a couple of guys. Melees do a lot of damage. So if you get some sort of bonus that'll give you extra melees, I'd recommend going that way with it. And you can see here stuff's just kind of warping in as we're running through. You got these crazies that are floating around here. And as I said before, there's actually a pretty good variety of enemies in the game. Now, I'm sure the live stream might look a little rough. I'm trying to both stream the game and play it at the same time. And I tried turning the resolution down as far as I could to still keep it looking pretty good. I'll go ahead and use my ability here, and you see I'm still taking a lot of damage, but that ability is healing me. Let's see if I can get a little bit more health. There we go. When you got guys all lined up straight in a row like that, it makes it a little bit easier on you. Come on, come on, come on. And you'll see I've only got 3 lives up in the top right there, so let's see if I can get to some more. There's that. Let's see if I can get a little bit more health maybe. And you'll see I've got 47 rounds for this gun right now. That is not standard. I have 47 rounds because I've upgraded that gun from playing a few rounds before, getting the money and the experience I needed. Alright, here we go. So I'm still not out of the woods, but I'm in a lot better shape than I was a couple of seconds ago. Some of these enemies later can get real big. If I survive long enough, I'll show you guys. Oh yeah, I can zoom in. Where did you go? You know, warp around, launch a couple of orbs at me. Oh. Ah. That means there's still somebody left on the level. There he is. There you go, and you complete the test. You know, you're awarded with a little bit of downtime. You can run around and refuel, and then you move on to the next zone, which in this case means running through this green goo. And you see each level is made up of several of these little zones, like what I just fought through. That was one of maybe 6 or 7 zones. And when they usually finish with one huge boss battle, while you're taking on waves of guys at the same time usually. And when you beat it, you get to run around in a zone full of gold that spawns for about 2 minutes and just rack up the gold onto your account. Alright, so this is a big open room. This is looking bad. I'd rather not test this one out. I've never seen it, but I don't want to die and try it. I'm sure that would be super handy if I'm swarmed by guys, but I'd rather not die and find that out. So if I can, I'll just... And really, you know, until you start facing some of the crazier enemies, corralling them all and just doing work is about all you can do. But if you can line them up like that, get that effect. So now we got some of the bigger guys spawning. Well, I say bigger. They're bigger than your standard enemies, but they are still... They're not the end-all be-all by any means. Let's go ahead and use that heal. Roll back out of the way. So I'm down to one end, kind of corral the enemies around to here. If I can get out of here, oh, I might be in trouble. Let's use my ability, try to heal while we get away from these guys. And this isn't really working because I'm running straight back into some guys. You know, you can hear from the sound effects. The music's okay. Not really anything super special to write home about, but it gets the job done. Really, in my mind, the ideal setup for this sort of game would be like at a LAN party. You got a group of guys that are wanting to play something a little off the beaten path, a little different than the norm. Oh. You know, and just burn up a little extra time at a LAN party. I think this would be a great game for that sort of thing, especially given its low price. You know, $10 to be able to enjoy this sort of thing. I would spend $10 on it. I want to get down and get that gold. Whoop. There we go. Now really, the shotgun that I've got is an alternate. Doesn't really feel like a very good weapon, and it's better than the starter shotgun that you get. That's the secondary shotgun. But, you know, there are one of the modifiers for the levels that change your weapon every 10 or 15 seconds. And man, that's a lot of fun, because you don't get access to some of the other weapons until you've played the game for quite a while. And, well, I haven't played nearly long enough to get a lot of that stuff, so getting a chance for a grenade launcher or something like that every few seconds is kind of neat. Maybe I'm too far away for that sort of thing. Where are you, bud?
Test of faith complete.
So I didn't even have to worry about the test of faith. Up, 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 up. There we go. I probably ought to put that armor on before I test this out. Alright, let's see what they throw at me this time. Maybe we'll get something new. Or it might just be more waves of the other. Let's see what the modifier is. Hey! Money. That's a permanent goodie. Now, you know, I tend to use a circle strafe, corral these dudes when I'm playing by myself. It gets a little bit more hectic when you got a buddy or two in there with you, firing the guns as well. Well, like I said, if you're just wanting to play a pickup game of this, you're going to be waiting a little while to be able to get a crew. The game's only been out a few weeks, but it's already a little difficult. I mean, it'll take a little while. Oh, I put myself into a bad spot. It does feel really good to see those experience numbers pop up over and over and over. Kind of a euphoria about it. Of course, that's the same reason I like playing RPGs, seeing that number pop up. And now I see, I believe that, oh, that is definitely a different guy, that gladiator. I think he might be the equivalent of that Minotaur we saw in the last level, but look up yonder in the distance. We got some new flyers. That was bad. So obviously want to take out the big guy. I don't know, maybe the smarter thing's to take out the ads in this case, but that wasn't too bad. So all the ads kind of died with him. Let's see if I can figure out where we need to go. There we go.
Lightweight.
Enemies are light as a feather. I've never seen this one before. I kind of want to try melee and see if I can toss them around pretty good. Get back. You're not welcome here. My domain. Oh, we got a flying bat on fire. Oh, goodness. Oh. That's good for camera view, isn't it? Pop. Pop, pop. Got a cudgel. Oh, goodness. Okay, okay. Time to start doing a little bit of maneuvering. I gotta take out this dude chucking stuff. That doesn't work so well for me. Oh, man. Luckily it hurt them too, but man, oh. That worked out quite to my favor. There's my healing. There we go, knock down the muscle man. Now, I apologize if this looks a little rough. I tried every way in the world to put this in a windowed mode so that it would look a little crisper for you guys. And you can't do it. That's one thing. If you're one of those people that likes to run this games in windowed mode, you're not going to be able to do it with this. It forces a full screen. Dude, you need to veg. Going all aggro. Maybe eat a little more fiber. Glowing spears. Oh. Well, that worked out amazingly well. These exploding bats aren't such a bad deal after all, maybe. Now, I do want to say, if I'm not streaming, the game looks much smoother, and that's running it on a high resolution if I'm not streaming as well. Oh, like D-Day. No wonder they gave me a soldier's garb. There's the guy we got to get rid of. These things sound like Beavis or Butthead. Is that Mount Olympus? Where are we going?
Coin.
Blood is replaced by gold. Interesting. I wonder if that's my blood or theirs. I'm willing to bet. They probably don't have a whole lot of blood in them. It doesn't look like I drop gold when I bleed, though. I do see coins hitting the ground. Coins. Those remind me of the grinders from Gears of War. And the tone of their voice. And I was wrong, it does look like those guys drop gold. Which means they bleed. I did not expect that from skeletons. Maybe it's the cadavers that I'm hitting. That's gotta be it, right? Boom, pop goes the weasel. Because the weasel goes pop. Yeah, come on in here. I'll just get a smack on you. Now, melee is, like I said, by far the easiest way to dispatch guys. Especially these little one-off dudes. Oh, kamikaze. Tell you what, once I clear this wave, I'll try taking off any shadows or anything, see if that helps out. There's a big guy just chucked a rock across the stage at me. You know, the aesthetic and the setting. Oh gosh, dude, you're a big old boy. Old Polyphemos. If you don't know who Polyphemos is, read a little classic literature. That'll get you going. That guy's dropping a lot of coins, but I'm not sticking around to get them. There we go. There we go, we got him. Something, is that healing? Oh, it's certainly launching out some of these crazy looking skulls. About to run myself into a corner. Isn't that a little disappointing? You just stand here and dodge all these guys. Trying that hard to dodge here. And like I said, I'm playing on bronze difficulty too, so the one thing I will say about the difficulty curve is that it does not account for the number of players at all. So if you're playing on the easiest difficulty with 2 people, it's obviously going to be easier than if you're playing on the easiest difficulty by yourself. If you're playing on the easiest difficulty by 4 people, you're literally splitting the same workload in 4 that you would have by yourself right now. Oh goodness, there we go. Alright, now before I proceed on to the next section, I'm going to try seeing if I can turn off shadows or something to make this a little easier on your guys. Looks like video is not changeable from within the menu. Well, sorry folks, can't make it any smoother than it is then. Oh, that was kind of cool. I don't want this shotgun. But I will definitely take all the ammunition they can hand me. Creature allies? Is that allies of mine or allies of the... Oh, I guess they are my allies. That's cool. That's another one I haven't seen. I guess it's a little different with those guys. I'm trying to punch them and they're suicide bombers, so that doesn't really work, I don't guess. Let's see if I can just stand here and swing at dudes. Huh! Hiya! These suicide bombers are... Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm in trouble. I really do need to find some health. Ooh, just barely got it. I can use my power. Where you guys running from? Come on. Goodness. Oh, this is starting to wear on me a little bit. Oh, those guys hit hard. Those guys hit real hard. I'm down.
You really are worthless corpse.
Now the announcer, that guy literally does nothing but be annoying, and man, I'm not a fan of that announcer, especially not on the higher difficulties. When you and your teammates are just wearing through stuff, going through lives so fast.
Test of faith.
There we go.
Steal Hades' gold and kill
Here we go.
friends for fun.
So I've actually finished the entire level.
Gold rush.
It's nice, calm music, and you literally do nothing but get money. And since I'm here by myself, it's all for me, baby. Now, if you got other guys in here playing with you, what I've seen in the past is everybody just kind of leaves everybody alone and lets you collect money as you can scramble to it. But this is the one time when it will let you shoot your friends in the back in order to try to get that gold. So if you got a brother that you like to just tick off, you can do that.
Smarty pants. Looks like you've won the match.
Alright, well, there you go. That's basically what God Mode is. It's arena-based shooter. You just run around destroying stuff, getting experience and money, so you can buy bigger guns and better guns. And it really is neat because every time you play through it, you never know what you're going to get the same. You know, when you roll through there, because on every single section of every single level, everything is completely random. You never know what modifier is going to pop up. That adds a lot of fun to it. I would recommend, like I said, you check out our review on the website, capsulecomputers.com.au if you're in Australia. It's going to reroute you there basically behind the scenes anyway if you go to .com. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter at Capsule Computer, singular, not plural. And follow me on Twitter at GamerJomo. Make sure that, like I said, you follow us on Twitter because we are putting out news and reviews and info all the time. I mean, we're probably putting out 700 or 800 articles a month, that maybe more than that. So definitely check back with us all the time. We're trying to keep you guys up on the know, and there you go. Hope you all have a good day.